I want to know, since I was thinking, a while back, I'm like, I'm an awesome babysitter.
Are you?
I am. I actually am. Like, no bullshit. Leave the kids with me a lot. We have a great time. The kids are safe. They're happy. They learn something usually. I'm a great babysitter. Now, keep in mind, when you leave your kids with me, they're with me. So I got different rules. So shit might happen. Like, you may have left your kid with me that didn't have Nerf guns. Now they do. And we were shooting each other and shit all night. That happened. Whatever. They'll be all right.
Your kid may come back with one eye.
No, they come back intact. Like I mentioned before, they are safe. Kids don't get hurt like that with me. They might cry at some point, but they come back okay. They're still intact. It's all good. But I want to know what character you would let babysit your kids, like from TV and film, and what character you absolutely would not let babysit your kids. I'll let y'all go first.
Go ahead, Mara.
Um, I chose that I would let babysit my kids. I don't have a current one. I chose Mary Poppins because for those reasons.
I mean,
She's safe. She
makes
might
sense.
teach them something. She'll keep them fed and entertained. I'm curious to know what a
Make sure
Mary
they take their
Poppins.
medicine.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what a Mary Poppins in 2025 would look like. But in New York City at least.
Angela White.
There you go.
Eh,
I'd hire her.
I'm sure you would. But one that I absolutely would not, John Wick.
I mean, yeah, no shit.
That
I
poor
feel like
dog.
that comes with too many layers, like the ifs of so to ask John Wick to babysit your child, it means you guys have to be close to a degree, right? And so that means just like to hurt him the one night he just happens to be watching my child. They're like, we're not going to
Yeah.
kill him because obviously we can't kill Baba Yaga, but the child's defenseless, and that will still piss him off.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did. Oh,
No, I would say that's two very good choices.
Thank you.
very good choices.
Very odd ends of the spectrum.
Well, Kate kind of agreed with you. So I did the responsible thing and I asked my wife her thoughts on this subject. Because as a married couple, we need to agree on our selections.
On
We
your
only
baby
agreed on
girl.
who we would not let. Because, like, she said Mary Poppins and she was giving, like, all of the what I felt like was easy answers, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted something. So I went with an actual babysitter, Mary Ellen from Annabelle Comes Home. Now, did Mary Ellen invite a friend over who went in the Warrens' room of demonic shit and unleashed everything? Yes, she did. However, she kept their daughter safe with ghosts and demons roaming the house. They made it through the night. They locked everything back up, and the child was safe. And I can't ask much more of a babysitter than to protect my child from demonic entities that may be released throughout the house overnight while I am out with my wife. Like, if you can do that, then I don't think there's much else you can do. She also had a great temperament. She got the kids to come over and visit this girl on her birthday because she had no friends. Like, she was really sweet and like an actual good babysitter on top of like saving her from multiple demonic entities and like going to bat for this child. When she could have just said, fuck this, I'm out, and left her.
This is true.
So, the person we would not let babysit our child, and there were a lot of choices, but we unanimously agreed Frank Gallagher from Shameless. We are not leaving our child, being that we are in Chicago, with Frank, alcoholic, criminal,
I was gonna say Frank
drug addict.
would sell your children for a
Exactly.
bottle and a drug hookup.
The last person we would let watch our child is Frank Gallagher.
That's fair. That's fair.
Honestly, a lot of the Gallaghers, I probably wouldn't leave them with either.
I I leave him with Lip. I trust Lip.
Lip might be the only one I might trust.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chicago, I didn't have this as one of my choices, but I definitely would not leave my kid with anybody from the Bear.
Fair.
I'm thinking about him like any of them. No.
The way Zoe was today, I was kind of thinking about maybe I should just leave her with Chucky and see what happens, because
Poor Chucky.
she's driving me insane. Yeah.
So I was thinking about this. Another thing that prompted this thought to me was who I would absolutely not. And my answer for that is pretty much any superhero.
Yeah.
Like, none of you can watch my kids. You're all irresponsible. Every last one of you. Even the ones that are supposed to be the more responsible ones, on the grand scheme of things, they're still irresponsible. They're just more responsible than the other shitty people. Therefore, you stay the fuck away from my kids. You're not putting my kids in any kind of danger like that. No. But my answer for the person who I absolutely would let babysit my kids might seem like I'm doing what I said I'm not going to do, but this is different. Who I would let babysit my kids? Piccolo.
Yeah.
100%. I'm letting Piccolo watch my kids. It was one worst case scenario. I get my kid back and he's the strongest being in the universe. Like that. But also, I already saw Piccolo actively sacrifice his own life to save a kid's life. And can I ask for anything else in a fucking babysitter?
He was the father who stepped up.
Yeah, because I'm still not quite sure if Goku knows where his kid came from.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Yeah. So that is my answer. What about you, people? Who is your choice for who you would let babysit your kid and who you absolutely would not? We want to know. So put it right down there in them comments and let us know.